Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries.
Hello, G-Man. How you doing, huh? Are you ready to get, I should say, roasted? Well, you're gonna get roasted today, so deal with it.
And today, I'm going to be talking about this atheist comedy channel again.
So basically, you're crying, or going to be crying, about an atheist comedy channel and this video. G-Man, there's a great big problem that you have here. You see, religion is a positive belief system. And whenever you have a positive belief system and you're attaching it to your, I want to say, personality, of course you're going to have these issues where this happens.
And a video that was made that I noticed today. I think I'm going to be responding to every video on that YouTube channel. This might be the first YouTuber I found where I might respond to every video on the channel. Simply because of how stupid some of the things that is being said on this YouTube channel. Yesterday, I was very angry about the video that she made when she said that you should not worship Jesus.
Really, G-Man? Really? It's stupid not to worship Jesus? Let me ask this question to you, G-Man. Is it stupid not to worship Krishna? Or Thor? Or Zeus? Oh, wait a second. No, it isn't. So, why is it stupid not to worship Jesus? Especially if you don't believe that Jesus ever existed or that this happened. That does not make sense. I mean, if you could actually sit back and think about it, you know, if it really is stupid to worship Krishna, wouldn't it actually be kind of silly to worship Jesus as well? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That does make more sense, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry about that, G-Man, but it does make more sense.
I know she's trying to be funny to her community, but she's coming across as pretty militant to me. She's obviously trying to spread atheism and hasn't got the memo that she's lost this great debate already. So I figured...
Oh my goodness, I gotta laugh again. She's lost the debate already. You know what, let me tell you this, okay? When somebody cries foul, it usually means that they lost the debate. The person who cries foul lost the debate. Now, I've seen this person. I can't remember their channel. Maybe I should leave it in the description or something like that. But yes, they're not really debating you. They're just making fun of your religion. So, yeah, they haven't really lost anything. But it seems to me that you've lost something, G-Man. It seems to me that you're losing some element of your sanity in a sense, G-Man. I'm just saying it. Just saying it. Anyways, but yeah, the person who cries foul is the person who lost the debate, not the other person.
That I annihilate every video that she's ever put up on YouTube and every video that she will put up in the future. Mainly because of what she talks about here today. And I'm going to love this topic today. You see, she thinks that it's disrespectful to respect religion. Now, I know she means that in a comedic way, but when you hear her actually speak, you're going to hear her.
See, this is what I said earlier, G-Man, about having a positive belief as part of your personality. Is that, yeah, you get offended when somebody says something negative about your belief. When it's in a positive belief. And that's a really big problem, G-Man. You need to stop doing that. That's why so many of us atheists promote the idea of rational skepticism, because we don't want you to accept an idea that is irrational. And this is what you're doing, J-Man. That's why, we have to go ahead and debunk everything that you say, because you're not debunking her. You're basically criticizing her, but your criticisms mean nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's the problem.
Using a lot of propaganda and using a lot of indoctrination to try to trick and fool people into believing that there's nothing wrong with being an atheist. In fact, some of the ideas that she's going to be suggesting in this video, in her comedic way,
G-Man, I'd like to say something to you. Most of the atheists that I've seen agree with liberal teaching. That means questioning authority, questioning certain things. What you're talking about, indoctrination, is usually a form, it's not even teaching, to be honest with you. It's basically telling somebody, you have to believe this because I said so, without really researching or looking up what the evidence to why you should believe this person. And that's not what atheists usually teach. So I don't know where you're coming at this idea with indoctrination, but I can tell you this 100%. That's usually you guys' gig, not us atheists. Get it?
She's actually making a lot of the people in the atheist community who agree with her look very violent and very evil. And I'm going to show you what I mean. And I don't mean evil in a subjective way. I mean evil overall.
I like this because it's really funny how you say that she's evil and you don't mean that in a subjective manner or way. But however, that is a subjective opinion by you, G-Man. Now, G-Man, from your perspective, she may be evil, but what about from her perspective? Is she really evil, G-Man? That's the big problem, you see. See, we could look at the book Harry Potter, and we could say, from, the perspective that J.K. Rowling had put up about Harry, and the perspective of everybody in that book, that, Harry Potter was ultimately good, and Voldemort was evil. But, what about this? What if you look at the Death Eaters, and you see from, Bellatrix Lestrange's viewpoint, that Voldemort actually was good. Let's say, in her perspective, Voldemort was doing good things. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is totally subjective. And that also brings in the fact about Nazi Germany and Adolf Hitler and this and that. Because you know why? To the Nazis, Hitler was a good person. And I don't like that. I don't like Hitler myself. I don't agree with Nazism. But, however, according to them, Hitler was a good person. And there is people here in this country, the United States, who consider the KKK, and I don't mean saying it wrong, a good people, even though there's also people that consider them bad people. Okay, yes, we can objectively, look at certain facts and then come to a subjective conclusion saying that, yes, they're evil because what they do effectively is negative for society. But those are still our own subjective opinions. They don't really have any objectivity with them. Excuse me.
Okay. Do you know what happens when you don't respect other people's beliefs? Like have atheists thought about this in the long term? Can you imagine a Muslim who believes that Allah exists, who believes that that everything that the Quran teaches, and you took their Quran in front of their faces and spit on it? What do you think is going to happen to you?
It doesn't matter, because, you know, the Muslim, we can look at facts and see that, you know, the Muslim's belief is actually against society. It's not productive for the country or for the people, you know, to be actually going out and killing somebody because, well, oh, yeah, they disrespected my religion. Well, oh, it's like I've always said before, every religion disrespects every other religion. And atheists have made numerous criticisms about how, of course, bad religion is, according to, you know, the scientific method and according to logic and etc., sort of stuff like that. The thing is that we can verify that these things are bad, that they're negative for society. We can objectively look at what's in the Bible and what's in the Quran, and we can see that these things are, of course, conspiratorial at best, or at worst, I meant to say, and controlling and condemning at best. We can see that what they're doing to people, what these beliefs do to people, is that they basically are cult belief systems, that they control people. And like I said, they induce conspiratorial delusions. And they induce fear. They induce fear of progression. They induce fear that some kind of end is going to happen when there's no way to verify that. That is why these things are bad. Okay? And there's another problem, too. You see, people criticize these belief systems because there's no evidence to support them, and they're destructive, as I said, to society. So I'm sorry, G-Man, but you're totally full of shit. Alright, guys, well, I'm going on 14 minutes. I don't have very much time elsewhere, so I'm going to wrap this up and get finished. If you like the video, you can rate by thumbing up, comment on the video, follow me on Patreon, the links are in the description. You can, of course, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and thank you.